Good evening, scrubbers, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be trying to get back the front room because it's become an absolute eyesore. I was away for the weekend, well, not the full weekend as planned, but it just, yeah, when I'm not here, it does just not stay as it should. Anyway, enough of that. Having a good old clean up, trying to get it all back to normal, get it smelling fresh, and having the motivation to just be like, I can do this, I can do it. Even when you're on those days when you're just like, I really can't be bothered, you just got to find that little something that gives you that boost, whatever it may be. Look, I'm using floor cleaner on the table because I can't find my Methods polish spray, which I love. I love the smell of it, it's beautiful. So I thought I'd give this a go. It gave a weird texture afterwards. It was very like sort of slippery, but it was a bit odd, but it worked, and it's on there now. I'm not complaining because it cleaned it. I think next time though, if I do that again, I would add a bit of like warm water and just really lather it up. If you see my hands are blue in this video, it's because I put a blue rinse. Yeah, I went for a blue rinse. Well, my mum got me a La Riche Directions colouring kit for my birthday, and there was a pot of midnight blue in there, and I thought, oh, I'm going to put that over my black and just really give it that nice tint, you know, and in the sunshine it looks beautiful. But unfortunately it's all over my pillow, it's all over my hands. My hands look like something out of Avatar, and it's everywhere. It's down my neck, it's all over my clothes, like collars on my clothes. So I'm going to tackle that at some point, give myself a little hot wash on the head. Yes. But how is everyone? How are you all doing? What have you been up to? Have you been enjoying the weather? It's been nice, and then it's like winter again. I don't know what's going on. One minute I'm like, oh, I'm tanning my legs today, and then the next minute I'm like, oh, I wish I never shaved them. I wish I kept the hair on for extra mammoth warmth. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. Today again is a cold one. Misty rain. Yes. Some of you have been asking if I'm going to do more reaction videos, and I do want to, but I think I'm going to do reacts to something other. You'll know when I start doing it, but I'm just trying to find the time because I have all these ideas. My mind is like a grenade. It has an idea, it starts to tick, and then it just explodes, and I've got millions of things coming off it, and I don't know how to regain myself and organise. So yeah, that's how my brain works. My mum gave me this. She's like, can you do anything with this? And I was like, yeah, I can. Put it in for the pigs. They love it, they do. So I put it in there. Anything new you put in for them, they like inspect it, and they have to investigate and see what it's all about, and then they have to, claim rights to it. So which pig owns this one? It's quite funny. Like, he's looking around and he's like, get out of the way, I'm coming in. They're so funny. But they're happy. I literally have like a million things going on at once at the moment. So I've just had my birthday. It's my Oscar's birthday this Sunday. He's turning 14. Father's Day's coming up. I'm in the process of booking my tattoo, and it's just, I don't know what's going on. And then we've got a half term coming up, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to be fleeced again. Fleeced. Like, you can't even just go out for a park day without being fleeced. It's always like, well, you either take a picnic, spend 40 quid on picnic food, or you get food when you're out and spend 80. That's how it is. Like £5 an ice cream, you're having a laugh. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. But anyway, talking of like getting ice creams and whatnot, that's just brought me back to my little trip. So I want to tell you. So my mum and my sister had booked a hotel down in Folkestone for us to go down for a girls' trip weekend. Road trip, baby, yes. So I picked my mum up in the morning, and then we drove over, picked up my sister, and then we headed to Folkestone. Super excited. It was a bit misty rain. It was a bit, grim, but, we're going to make the most of it. We went around our old house where we used to live, and everything just looked so much smaller. We went around the Warren, had such a laugh, like seriously had laugh after laugh after laugh. Then we went down to the harbour, and we went and got ourselves some lunch, and it was like, oh, should we go and check in? Let's go check in, park the car outside the hotel so that we get our spot, and then we can walk into town and have a little shop about. Look at them munching their celery, look at them, those little troopers. Oh, they're so beautiful. So as soon as we get to the door, we're like, okay. this ain't right. This ain't right. So we're not, we had to ring the doorbell. It was a ring doorbell. And it says if no one answers, then you have to ring the number. So we're like, we can't be having this late at night. Can you imagine? Anyway, the door opens. It was like walking into hell. It was like something out of Only Fools and Horses. It was hilarious. I was holding my laugh. My sister was in absolute shock. I could see the colour draining from her face. My mum was just chatting to the person who answered the door. And yeah, it was like downhill all the way. It was downhill all the way. There was so much filth in there. It was unbelievable. It stunk. It stunk. There was dirt everywhere. You couldn't touch anything. Inside the kettle was grim. The TV didn't work properly. There was pee on the carpet next to my bed and I put my foot in it. There was a sweaty handprint above my mum's bed and me and Kerry instantly put our foot on the bed and started doing shagging motion, like impressions. And she was like, please. It was just, we just literally, it was piddle time because we just couldn't stop laughing. Like me and Kerry just run into the toilet every 2 seconds, like I'm going to wet myself. And it was very close. It was close. And yeah, and then we didn't know what to do with ourselves. So we're like, I'm not sleeping. I wouldn't even get in that bed. There was hairs in the bed and all sorts. So I was like, I'm going to buy a blanket from Primark and I will wrap myself in it like a cocoon. And yeah, we walked around Folkestone town centre and we were just like, what are we going to do? Because we genuinely can't sleep there. At one point we were like, if we throw ourselves in front of a car, we'll get to stay in hospital overnight. You know, it was like just jokes. And we were like, yeah, and it'd be clean and safe because there was squatters in the hotel next door. You've got to imagine this is like a 3-story house, this hotel, and the house next door was empty. It was derelict. The back of it was horrendous to see, and there were squatters in there and they were just shouting past our window from their window about drugs and how to climb the fence of the hotel to get into their empty property. It was, we all looked at each other and we were just like, we can't. So we went downstairs and we're like, I'm really sorry, but we can't stay here. It is filth. And they didn't question it. They said they're so sorry. They fully understand and that we need to contact the manager, and they would also contact the manager as well because he wasn't there. But what is the chance of us getting a refund? Probably not going to happen. There was also a bar down below that when I saw it, and they checked us in at the DJ booth. They checked us in at the hotel in a DJ booth, and he literally just got a bit of paper out. We had to sign it, and then he just chucked it on the DJ's decks and then showed us. It was beyond bizarre. So I put up a photo of me and my sister with our mouths like shocked open at this DJ booth because it was like a memory of how many times can you say you've been checked in a hotel at a DJ booth. Living the dream right now. And yeah, I asked him, I said, how long does the bar stay open for? And he's like, oh yeah, you know, it's usually about sort of like 12 o'clock, but on the weekends it's 1, so we'll have a DJ, can go until about 1:30 in the morning, so it gets quite loud. And this was Saturday. So Saturday night we were in for it, and we knew what we were in for. It was going to be hell. But yeah, well, we agreed in the end, and I think I got home around 9:30, coming up for 10 o'clock at night, because I drove us all back. But we stopped off on the way back, just past Rye, and we had a really nice sit in the countryside, and it was bliss, absolute bliss. But it was a lovely day. Nonetheless, it was really, really lovely, and I was so grateful. And yeah, I can't wait to have more trips like that with them again, because we're definitely going to be doing some more because it needs to be done. Life is for living and all that, you know, not just standing here cleaning my sink, which I find myself doing all the damn time. I've got to do it again today. I've got so much to crack on with. It's bordering on becoming a joke. This on here, oh my God, I was livid. I was, because I came back and he was making tiramisu, and not tiramisu, banoffee pie. It was everywhere. I don't understand why, if you're going to make something, you don't clean it up as you go. I'll never get my head around it. I never will. It's never going to change. I think I'm the only one that cleans up as I go. And there was stuck banoffee pie everywhere. Yeah. And it was just driving me absolutely nuts. And bless him, he did make me a birthday cake, which was beautiful. But that was everywhere as well. And guess who cleaned it? Me. 'Cause I can't bear it. I literally can't bear it. Like, flour everywhere and cake stuff and just, yeah, nasty. But I'm getting back on top of it now, and I'm quite chuffed because I feel like I'm at a point where things are coming together slowly but surely. But yeah, I've got so many comments that I've not been responding to, and I'm really, really sorry. And that's because this weekend's just been crazy. What with Friday was my birthday, and I went out with my brother. We went for food. Although I didn't eat, I just had a cup of tea because I had a really bad stomach at that point. Then the weekend I was away, and then Monday I went to see a new member of the family. I finally got to do it. Oh my goodness me, she's beautiful. She's so beautiful. I have not held a newborn baby in years, and holding her was just, oh, it was the most magical feeling, honestly. Yeah, literally, I came away like with a whole heart. I was just so happy. Her hands are so tiny, and her little toes and the little legs and the fluffy hair. There is nothing quite like holding a newborn baby, is there? Nothing like it. So out comes the steam mop yet again. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's my favourite tool. It's my favourite tool of the house. Coming out to play. Give a good mopping over. And I'm not even joking. So I filmed this, and then I sat down, had some lunch, and I thought, well, I'm going to have a bit of chill before I go and get the kids from school. Chase went out in the garden. Obviously down here's like digging that he does. He flicks his feet back, and there was just like Chase paw prints all the way through the kitchen. And I was just so gutted. And that was after it was completely dried as well, because I shut the door and make sure it dries to perfection. And yeah, it never lasts. But there we go. Don't matter, does it? It's been cleaned. It's had its moment of glory, and yeah, it'd just be the window cleaner for a little bit, and then I normally steam off about once a week. I use the other one. I use the window cleaner prior to that. But there we go. Start packing it all away, which is my worst bit. I hate doing that. So all of this in the hall. So I've got my Aera there. I have to fold that away, get all the stuff off it. I've got to put all the Hoover and everything away. And I just find it like, ugh, I don't want to. But I do it. Because I don't like it cluttered. And look at it after. Yes. It's not the dream home. It's not a show home. But it's a comfortable home, and it's clean. And we've got happy guinea pigs in the corner. We've got a clean table. Yeah. Not sure what I'm doing with that yet. I need to get rid of it, to be honest. But yeah, my sofas desperately need to be changed, and it hasn't happened yet because I'm terrible when it comes to money. But here I go. Look at me. Happy Gabby. I'm going to sit and I'm going to rock on. Yeah, baby. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you again in my next one. Yeah.